Hello YouTube. So people believe that there's more than two genders. I'll explain why there is only two, and I'll explain why people believe there is more. And then I'll explain my philosophical outlook on the gender spectrum in general. So, number one, there is only male and female because it is a binary structure that we created to identify what a human's anatomy in biology is. Meaning, if someone has there is only two known sexual reproductive organs. A vagina with ovaries that is able to be impregnated, or a penis and testicles that store sperm that can impregnate, a woman's ovaries, or egg in the ovaries. So, those are the only two known sexual active reproductive organs, and the only time where someone has had more than two, they labeled it a hermaphrodite, although there is still only two sexes. Because there has only ever been one active reproductive sexual organ inside of the body. Meaning, if someone has two, there can only be one active, and history has never shown otherwise. So that's why there is only two. Now, the reason people believe there is more than two is because when social media came around, people who didn't feel comfortable in their own skin got discouraged by seeing all the fake life that there is out there. Meaning, like, I go out to a beach or something and I take a picture and people automatically think that, my life's better than theirs, and they may think that I look better than them. So now what they do is they get discouraged, so they try to create a false persona of someone they're not, making themselves different and unique against everyone else. But they give themselves labels that they expect everyone to reference them by, just so they're not mislabeled. Like if I wear makeup and someone calls me goth when I want to be seen, or emo. So, it's just a real mental deficiency that came around after the internet got in place and the new generation started storming by. And my philosophical outlook, and the third part of this, is everything in life is a concept. So we created a binary system and structure in computers, anatomy, biology, mathematics, science, and everything, just to make sure that there could only be one or the other. And the reason we created this system is so that everything went smoothly. But now that everyone is challenging this system, it's slowly creating a new problem, because there can only be so much difference between a person before, even if there was multiple different genders and sexual identifications, at some point there would have to be, a close-off point. Although everyone would want to be different, at the close-off point, years down the road, if it were to continue, it would eventually stop, and people would snap out of it. But, I just hope that it doesn't get that far, and this has been my outlook on the whole gender identity and all that stuff. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I think it's really interesting, and yeah.